Hello, this is Everyday Sentences in Lithuanian series. Today is our 7th lesson, which is called Valgymas. Valgymas, eating. Since the 6th lesson, we learn sentences. We learn separate sentences in one topic. And now, if it's the first time that you watch a video from this series, check out the introduction video with useful tips and explanations, and direct links to all of these other videos. Let's start with the sentences. Kurią valandą bus pusryčiai? Kurią valandą bus pusryčiai? On which hour will be the breakfast, literally. When will be the breakfast? You can ask it in a hotel. Nuo 7 iki 10 valandos. Or, nuo 8 iki 10 valandos. From 7th or 8 to 10 o'clock. Again, as I explained you in the introduction video, if there's a slash, at first I read the sentence with the word before the slash, and the second time I read the sentence with the word after the slash. And if there are such brackets, at first I read sentence without the words in brackets, and the second time with the words in brackets. Okay, next sentence. Kas pietums? Or kas bus pietums? What is or what will be for dinner? Kur čia galima papietauti? Kur čia galima papietauti? Where is it possible to have dinner here? Here? Čia. Kur čia? Where here is it possible to have dinner? Literally. So you put here after kur, which means kur čia, where around here can I have dinner? Pietūs buvo labai skanūs. Pietūs buvo labai skanūs. The dinner was very delicious. You see that skanūs, the adjective delicious, skanus not in plural but singular, skanus, and in plural skanūs, with the long u, with the little dash, u. Pietūs skanūs. The adjective's declension is the same as the noun's declension. Pietūs skanūs, the same endings. Even though this is a noun and this is an adjective, but these declensions are the same. Next sentence. Ačiū už skanius pietus. Or, ačiū už labai skanius pietus. Thank you for delicious dinner, or very delicious dinner. Maistas buvo nuostabus. Maistas buvo nuostabus. The food was excellent. Kur vakarieniausime? Kur vakarieniausime? Where will we have dinner or supper? Restorane arba kavinėje. Restorane arba kavinėje. In a restaurant or in a cafe. Ką užsisakysi? Ką užsisakysi? What will you order? Aš dabar nealkanas. Aš dabar nealkanas. I'm not hungry now. Norėčiau tik atsigerti. Norėčiau tik atsigerti. I would only like to have a drink. Atsigerti means to have a drink, and tik only. Norėčiau, I would like. Norėčiau sriubos. Norėčiau sriubos. I would like a soup. Kokį antrą patiekalą užsisakei? Or, kokį karštą užsisakei? What main dish did you order? Now, what's the word karšta? Sometimes in colloquial language, in colloquial Lithuanian, people use the word karštas. Karštas instead of the saying antras patiekalas or the main dish. Karštas means hot, and the main dish usually is hot. In cafes, in restaurants, and so on. Usually it's hot. It's hot food. And you can say kokį karštą užsisakyti. That means what hot did you offer? That means what main dish did you order? Because karštas, adjective hot, is sometimes used instead of the word antras patiekalas, which means main dish. But sometimes the third variant for the word main dish is antras, only the adjective antras. Antras means second dish. Antra patiekala means the second dish. Because the first dish is a soup, and the second dish is the main dish. So after the soup you have antras patiekalas, the second dish or the main dish. And sometimes people say kokį antrą užsisakei. What main dish did you order? They don't say patiekala, because dish, if you're speaking with another person, it's already obvious that you're talking about dishes, about food, not some other things. So you can dismiss the word patiekala, dish. You can say kokį antrą užsisakei or kokį karštą užsisakei. Or you can say the full variant, kokį antrą patiekalą užsisakei. So these words are also used in other constructions. Antras patiekalas, or the shortened forms, only the adjectives antras and karštas. So this is the thing with the colloquial Lithuanian. Next sentence. Paragauk. Paragauk. Have a taste. Norėčiau kažko desertui. Norėčiau kažko desertui. Desertui is for the dessert. Dessert. I'm sorry, dessert. Or dessert. So for the dessert you use the dative case. Desertas, desertui. The ending changes in the dative case. And norėčiau kažko. Kažko is something, kažkas. From another videos you know that kažkas is something, and kažko is the genitive case of something. So because with the word nori, want, and norėčiau, I would like, with these words want and would like, you use the genitive case for the objects. So I would like something for the dessert. Kokių turite salotų? Kokių turite salotų? What salad do you have? Ar šiandien yra specialių pasiūlymų? Ar šiandien yra specialių pasiūlymų? Why did I put are there any special offers today? Why did I put the word any in brackets? Because if you say ar šiandien yra specialių pasiūlymų, you use the plural, special offers. Are there any special offers today? You use the plural genitive case. You use plural genitive case. And if you use such genitive case for plural, that means you use the particle any in English. Ar šiandien yra specialių pasiūlymų? Are there any special offers today? Because this is genitive case. Because you're asking, are there any special offers overall? This is you aren't talking about any concrete offers, any concrete certain offers. You're talking in general. You're talking abstractly. Any special offers. Next sentence. Ką rekomenduojate užsisakyti? Ką rekomenduojate užsisakyti? What do you recommend to order? Norėčiau kokteilio. Norėčiau kokteilio. I would like a cocktail. Kokteilio. Kokteilis, kokteilio. This is genitive case again. With this verb, subjunctive verb, I would like, norėčiau, you have to use genitive case. Padavėjau, padavėja. Like in English, there are two forms for male waiter and female waitress. Padavėjau, padavėja. Norėčiau užsisakyti cepelinų. Norėčiau užsisakyti cepelinų. Again, you use genitive case with the verb norėti, norėčiau. Užsisakyti means to order, and cepelinų, this is genitive case because remember that plural genitive always has the ending u. U. And cepelinai is plural, I. And cepelinų genitive case always u. All words have u in their plural genitives. So I would like to order cepelinai. Cepelinų. Gero apetito. Bon appetit. Gero apetito means have a good appetite. This is genitive case. These two words are in genitive case. Geras apetitas, a good appetite, and gero apetito, have a good appetite, literally. We don't say have a good appetite. You say bon appetit, and that's it. So in Lithuanian, it's also only the two words that you're wishing for another person. Gero apetito in genitive case. And the last saying for the phrase bon appetit or enjoy a meal is skanaus. Skanaus. Skanaus means tasty because skanus is tasty and skanaus is genitive case of the word tasty, skanus. And why it's genitive case? Why it's a word and it's in genitive case and there are no other words in this sentence? Why it's genitive case? Why not nominative? And so on, you might ask. It is because you say previously people might have said, I wish you tasty food, I wish that you had a tasty food, and so on. And in this case you use genitive case. Linkiu skanaus maisto. Of course, people don't say I wish you a tasty food, but who knows how people spoke in the old times. So skanaus is when you wish something, you use the genitive case with the word linkėti. For example, linkiu laimės, I wish you happiness, you have to use the genitive case. So again, if you say I wish you a tasty food, of course this is an inappropriate phrase, but if let's just assume that people said I wish you tasty food, I wish that you had a tasty food, then with the verb wish, not linkėti, you should use genitive case. And probably that's why this word is in genitive case. Like these words, gero apetito, are both in genitive case. This word is an adjective, is also in genitive case. But overall this means enjoy your meal. Skanaus. Skanaus. And people usually reply to these phrases ačiū. They say thank you. Gero apetito or skanaus, and they reply ačiū. Now a couple of last phrases. Gal galite atnešti sąskaitą? Gal galite atnešti sąskaitą? May I have the bill? Čia jūsų arbatpinigiai. Čia jūsų arbatpinigiai. Here are your tips. Arbatpinigiai, this word is made from two words, arbata and pinigai. Arbata means tea, and pinigai means money. So literally tips are tea money. Tea money. And in English you have the word tips. Čia jūsų arbatpinigiai. Next sentence. Aptarnavimas buvo tiesiog puikus. Aptarnavimas buvo tiesiog puikus. The service was just excellent. Tiesiog means just. The service was just excellent. Aptarnavimas buvo tiesiog puikus. Iki pasimatymo. Iki pasimatymo. Iki pasimatymo means goodbye or until the next time we meet. Until the next meeting, literally. So these were our sentences, and that's it for our 7th lesson. We'll see you in the 8th lesson.